Hello, I'm Grae Dickason, a master painter with Home Pro Painting, and today we are going to demonstrate how to prepare and paint interior walls. The first step is to remove small items from the room, cover the floor, and cover all the furniture. You'll then want to fill all the holes and dents in the wall. We like to use a drywall filler that starts with a color and turns white once it's dried. It's then time to sand the walls. We're using a dustless system. If you're doing it by hand, wear a mask or a respirator. It's very important that you remove all the dust from the workspace before you start painting. So wipe down the walls, clean off the baseboards, wipe down the windowsills, take out the drop sheets and shake them. Make sure it's very tidy before you start. You'll want to use a good quality painter's tape to make a nice crisp edge between the wall and the trim. Now don't leave the tape on for too long. After a couple of days, it's hard to get off. Don't try and work from a full gallon of paint, but rather pour about an inch into a separate container. An old paint can will work just fine. Using this partially filled can of paint as a cut bucket, dip your paintbrush into the paint no more than half the length of the bristles. Never start your brush stroke right in a corner or up against the edge, but rather start about a half inch out, allow the paint to unload from the brush a little bit, and then move it up against the edge or into the corner. The working time on most interior paints is about 10 minutes, so the easiest thing to do is to cut in the whole room, allow it to dry, and then start the rolling. Use a 15mm sleeve on the roller cage and attach a pole so you don't have to bend over every time you want to dip it into the tray. You'll want to start your roller a third of the way up or down the wall and a couple inches away from any trim. Try doing longer motions with the roller and end each area by having the roller go in the same direction. Allow the first coat to thoroughly dry, then go back and inspect the walls looking for any dings or nicks. Use some light sandpaper to remove any rough spots, fill in the holes, sand them down, allow them to dry, and prime them with the roller. For the second coat, you roll first, allow it to dry, and then do the second coat of the cutting in. After both coats are dry, use your brush to touch up any spots around the edge, and you use a roller to touch up any spots out in the main section of the wall. After the second coat has been applied, it's time to remove the tape. Don't leave it too long or else it'll be hard to get off. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, and have a good day.